Welcome to the Soul Fresh Podcast. I'm your host, BK.
And I'm your host, J. Steve.
J. Steve, what's going on, man?
Brother, we are back with a special little, podcast. Just something to break up, a little bit of things. Something to give the people something to talk about besides, everything else that's going on in the world.
Oh, yeah. We got a good one today, just in honor of Black History Month.
Yes.
Which is technically, for me and J. Steve, 365 days of the year.
Yes.
But since it is February, we will go in line with what everybody's doing. So, we got a special top 10 Black movies of all time.
In our opinion.
Nah, mine's is facts. If you don't like this, you're dumb.
Hey, do not take that to heart, people. Don't listen to him. Don't do that.
If none of these movies are on your top 10, you're dumb.
Well, now that is true,
you're
though.
Dumb.
If none of these movies are on your top 10, or at least in your top 20, I'm not going to say you're dumb, but I will say you need to go back and open up your catalog of movie watching that you've been doing your whole life. I know some of y'all been sheltered and may not know everything that's out there. I'm a big time movie buff. People that know me know this. But still, some of these movies should resonate, at least in your mind somewhat. We're going to talk about some good ones. We might talk about some that you're like, I might need to go check that out, because I'm pretty sure BK has a couple that he's gonna mention that a lot of y'all probably haven't even seen.
And for you sensitive folks, I don't really think you're dumb.
Yeah.
Just a little misguided. Little dumb, but not a whole lot of dumb. If these movies are not on your top 10 list. So it was hard a list to come up with.
Yeah.
I've got 10. But then I've got an alternate.
Yes.
I honestly really came up with about 16. So we're going to start off with an alternate.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go down our list for top 10.
Because I had like 16 or 17.
Yeah, excuse my throat.
Let me clear my throat. All right.
All right. Yeah, so check this out. So, all right. I'm going to let you.
You want to start off, brother? I'll go ahead and start it off.
Go ahead. I know you anxious to for your list, because I'm gonna bash everything that you say.
Well, it is what you bash everything I say.
I bet your first one's gonna be Menace to Society or something like that.
We'll have to see.
All right, let's go.
All right, brother. Top 10 Black films of all time, in my opinion. Well, and we're gonna start this from the bottom to the top, just to let y'all know. So my alternate, which will be number 11, The Wood.
Oh,
is a classic. I mean, it's one of those. It's one of those movies when you turn it on. Look, if you know if it comes on TBS or TNT or Bounce or something like that, you're gonna stop what you're doing and say, you know what? Let me watch The Wood again.
Yeah.
It's a classic.
All right, let's drop that clip real quick.
Yeah.
Y'all want some of me? Man, yeah. What? I guess so. No, man. This is my.
All right.
Yeah, that was a good show. That was a good show. That's when everybody used to keep telling me that dude looked like me.
Yes.
But I do like that part. He's like, man, getting married, man, I can't even button up the top of my shirt.
But you know what it is? He became a villain after that movie.
Yeah.
Nobody likes him
I saw him
anymore.
on a meme. He's on like the top 5 hated.
Yeah. Top 5 hated people ever.
All right. So let's go ahead and play a clip from my number 11, which is my alternate. The classic, I think it's 1968, 1969. With I guess I should have been prepared on this one. Old boy from Different World.
Oh, Glenn Turman.
Glenn Turman.
Yes. So I got you.
My number 11 is Cooley High. Let's check this clip out.
Go get a squad car. Check, Jackson.
Hey, baby, this is my best day. And y'all gonna make us lose a whole lot of
See, now
money.
that's a classic.
It is a classic.
That's a classic.
It is.
And see, what you'll notice about my movies are, a lot of them are going to be classics. Probably 80s on back.
I mean, I
got a few new ones.
But it's a classic movie.
Yeah.
Period, though. That's one of those movies used to come on in the afternoon when you came home from school. It's like, oh, Cooley High's on.
Ever since, and that's one of my top favorite movies, probably my top 5 if I did like an all around. I know that's confusing with our list or whatever, because I got it at
well, like I say about it's like Stephen A. Smith says, the list is fluid.
It's
fluid.
But Cooley High,
the list is fluid.
Cooley High is one of those movies that I had a fake dog They used to sit in my room. It had a gold tooth. It was a pit bull, and I named it after that character, Cochise. That was so. I said, if I ever get a dog, that's what his name is gonna be, Cochise. But my kids probably have something to say about that now.
Hey, yo. Became a fake dog.
Yeah, not a real dog, fake dog.
That he even named. And he still refuses as a grown ass man to get a real dog. I'm sorry.
I had a fake pig. Hey, back in the 90s when everybody was making those porcelain figures.
I'm sorry, y'all. I know I'm getting ready. Y'all know I'm light skinned and shit.
Anyways, yeah, Coolie High. That's my 11. Go ahead.
All right.
Top 10.
Keeping it moving. Number 10. A cultural opening up, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
1995's own. Everyone's favorite classic movie from high school, Friday.
Okay. Let's check that one out. Let's go ahead. I'm not going to play it twice because number 10 is my Friday.
Okay.
So let's check Friday out.
I knew I shouldn't have gave him no crime.
Damn, that's a classic.
Yeah. Damn.
I'm going to get you high today. That one had so many clips that became part of our culture and society over the years or whatever. Just, I mean, it's probably over 20 phrases that were taken from that clip that just became embedded in our culture.
I seen recently, I was on social media looking at something and they posted this lady, her name is actually Miss Parker. She's like in her 60s, nice fit lady. And then they showed the little clip from Friday. Hey, Miss Parker. And it's still relevant. The movie came out in 1995, but,
Yeah. So, number 9.
Let's go ahead
with Friday. How many people dead from that show now? 3?
John Witherspoon.
Crackhead.
Yeah, AJ Johnson.
Yeah.
Not Left Eye, excuse me, people. Tiny Lister.
That's it. So I knew it was about 3.
So I believe that's all that's deceased from that.
Bernie
that
Mac.
movie. Oh yeah, and Bernie Mac. Sorry, rest in peace, Bernie Mac.
Bernie Mac.
Rest in power, brother.
Yeah, I think I seen a meme on that where there was like 4 or 5 of them.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Number 9.
All right, my number 9. Love Jones.
Let's drop that Love Jones.
Is your name Yemi? Oh hell no! It's
Hey. I wasn't into spoken words and whatnot until this movie came out.
Brother of the Night.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty. That is on my list, but
Yeah.
I got to be a little bit disappointed that you got one that's so high up in the ranks, so low in the ranks. I should say.
So low in the ranks.
Yeah. So
because you're kind of privy to some of the other ones to have above. So.
yeah.
But hey, to each his own.
All right. So my number 9, I'm going with the Spike Lee classic, Mo Better Blues.
Oh yeah. That's a classic.
Drop that Mo Better.
I said our people aren't coming. That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about
Then you gotta put the music. You gotta put the music in there. How people listen to. You put the music in there. How people listen.
right here now.
Now that one right there, that is a classic. I mean, one of Spike Lee. I just like the way he shot everything. Of course, you know me, I'm a jazz junkie.
Yes.
So that one is just, I wish I could have put it up higher, but I got it at number 9.
Yeah.
But it deserves to be like in the top 5. But
it's one of my favorites, man. Growing up playing the trumpet, and everything, man. You know, I always will have this visual memory of him getting hit with that trumpet.
Yeah. And I think that's the only one. Spike. That's the only one. Denzel and Wesley Snipes.
Oh, Denzel, where actually it was Denzel, Wesley, and Sam L, because Sam L was in the background.
Well, Sam
too.
L's in a whole bunch of them.
Right. I'm saying, but all of them on that screen
but
together.
the point I'm trying to make is, I think that's the only movie that Denzel and Wesley have been in together. Isn't it?
You might be right.
It's crazy.
I think you're correct.
Yeah. See, because now they've all been in Spike Lee movies, because you see Wesley was in Jungle Fever.
Yeah, Jungle Fever.
So was Sam Jackson because he was the crackhead.
Exactly.
Which he was on crack at the time. For the audition.
And Halle Berry didn't bathe for, they say, 3 weeks leading up to the movie, so she could get in the character.
Yeah. I got to find that clip with Sam doing the juke. He was dancing.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so that's a good one.
That is.
I like Mo Better. Mo Better's in my that's my jam.
And
so,
that's on my list too. That's on my list.
And like I said again to reiterate, this is top 10 of all time.
All time.
No opinion.
All time.
Facts. So
that's his facts, my opinion.
All right. Number 8.
All right. Number 8. People do not bash me upside the head because of the number that this movie arrives at on my list. This is my list. I don't care about you. I'm just playing. But The Color Purple. BK, what you got to say about that one?
Hey, just wait till you find out what that one drops at. Greatest movie of all time. That's all I'm going to say. But, you know, we're going to wait to see where that one appears.
Right.
That one deserves a drum roll. Yeah. Probably when we get to that last top 5.
Yeah, that's why I had to preface. You know, I hope y'all don't bash me upside the head too much.
All-star cast.
Yeah.
So my number 8, I'm going with another classic. I think this one came out in late 90s, 2000. Paid in Full.
Oh, Paid in Full.
Let's check that one out.
Dying, man. They're killing my little man, B.
Yeah, that was a good clip right there. That was when his brother got kidnapped, and he was like, as you just seen it, I can feel that one.
You know what it is about Paid in Full? A lot of people, they want to ridicule the movie from time to time, say, oh, it's just another movie glorifying drug culture and gangster culture. Though. But that's the thing about it. This was real life.
Yeah.
This wasn't just a made up script that somebody just concocted in their mind and said, hey, let me come up with this movie and talk about what's really happening. This stuff is real life.
What's your boy
Wood Harris.
Wood Harris, but he did say, you know, they did put a little bit of a Hollywood spin.
Oh, of course, but you got to do that with everything.
But majority of it was reality.
Right. And besides the names were changed
Alpo,
a little bit.
Alpo was your boy Rico.
And then
A Boogie was Wood Harris.
Right, was AZ.
Rich
right.
was Kai Pfeiffer.
Right. Rich Paul, which was real
Rich
name.
Paul.
Rich Paul. My bad. I was thinking about his actual real name at the same time.
So but
Rich Porter, excuse me.
So that's a classic.
Yeah.
Paid in Full.
Yeah. Ultimate classic.
Yeah.
It is.
Shout out to Rockefeller.
Oh, yeah. So, moving on up the list. What are we at? Number
7.
Number 7 is one of my favorite movies, period. You know, we broken this down into a certain, subgenre, but one of my favorite movies of all time, Ali, starring Will Smith.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's go on.
Yeah, run it.
Go on, drop a clip of that.
You bet it on Sonny. He know I'm great. He will fall in 8. Come on, you big ugly bear. I'll whoop you right now.
I mean, he embodied Ali. He transformed himself physically. Everything.
Yeah.
I'm still mad he didn't get the Oscar. Me and my pops talk about this all the time. The one movie that he's like, every time it comes on.
I got to do some research on that. Who was he up with for that one? Who was he up against?
I think Tom Hanks for Castaway.
I can't believe he lost it.
I think that's who took
Castaway
it.
was pretty dope.
Yeah, but it wasn't better than Ali to me.
It was a good movie. I don't know.
I mean,
Castaway was pretty dope.
You got to think it was one of Michael Mann's best films too. Same guy that produced Heat. I mean, that directed Heat. Brought us other classics like Devil's Advocate.
But just to slide over for a little bit when we talk about creative and the artistic ability to be an actor. Tom Hanks, now he's a good actor.
Oh yeah,
he did 90% of the movie by himself. Tear it up, Steve.
Now.
So he did.
So what we gonna do?
He did 90% of the movie by himself on a beach. So I think that to pretty much carry a whole movie by yourself with just basically having a single dialogue, that's pretty challenging. So, but I'm not gonna say it's better than Ali. It's a good movie though. What you trying to do? What you trying to put out some facts?
I'm trying to see what year. Yep. You're right. So you can't deny that Tom Hanks is just that dude, though.
Yeah.
I mean, he is. He's kind of like.
Yeah.
He's kind of like that dude.
Yeah. Honestly, I'll probably watch Forrest Gump before I watch Ali if it came on. If both of them were at the same time, I'm like, which one I want to watch? Probably gonna watch Forrest Gump.
Hell no. Hell no.
I don't know. I don't know.
You gonna put Muhammad Ali over a fake ass dude that's made up in a book?
Once again, Forrest Gump is a good movie.
But it's not a true story.
Don't give a shit.
Muhammad Ali is a real dude.
Okay.
He fought the Viet Cong for us.
Hey, but that was a good show. He was those were one of the movies where he was so good in it. You really start thinking that's Ali.
Yeah.
You know?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And that's why I think that's one of the biggest Oscar snubs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Of all time.
I agree.
For best actor that year.
All right. My number 7. This should be probably in the middle of everyone's list. Steve disappointed me. He had it so high, damn near at 12. But my number 7 is Love Jones. We already played it, so you already know, man. Brother of the Night.
Hey, man, I had it at 9.
Knee Alone.
I mean, come on. Yeah, I'm classic.
Old boy that got a black ball from Hollywood.
Lorenz Tate.
Nah, he's on TV now.
Yeah, who you?
Dude that played on the hospital show.
Oh yeah, Isaiah Washington.
Just talking about gay people or something. Like I think he was like the first
from
person.
your favorite medical show.
No, it's not.
Grey's Anatomy wasn't your favorite at the time?
I've watched that show before.
Oh, I thought that was your.
Nah.
Oh, maybe he was an ER person or something.
Yeah.
Scrubs.
That's
what it. Yeah, that was your show.
Yeah. But
y'all see people. BK always watch that off the wall shit. Anyways,
I like cinema, theater. So, but he was like the first person to get canceled. You
know what? He originated cancel culture.
Yeah, he's the first one. Go. You gotta keep out the show.
In a show where it was written and directed by a black woman. I can't make this shit up.
All right.
I mean, damn, Shonda Rhimes, you couldn't have had it back a little bit?
A little bit.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
Shout out to Shondaland. All right.
Moving on up the list. Number 6. Okay. You had this a little bit lower on your list. I got a little bit higher. So clocking in my number 6 is Mo Better Blues.
Okay.
All right. And like we spoke about earlier, the jazz, the
Spike Lee's best work.
Yes. I mean, the relationships.
Not his best work, but it's in his top 3.
Right. When it comes to a cast of people that you just put together in the right place at the right time, that's what I think made Mo Better Blues so fantastic.
Giancarlo.
Huh? Giancarlo Esposito?
Yeah, Esposito.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You got Wesley, like we said earlier, Wesley Snipes.
Yeah.
Denzel Washington.
Old dude that played in the that died. He's dead now. He was in that movie. He was the bass player. And Do the Right Thing, he was
Radio Raheem.
He was Radio Raheem.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
I can't remember the brother's name. That's right.
Like the way Spike Lee just keeps the same.
Keep your people in there.
And can still be a totally different movie.
You know where he said he learned that from? And I never noticed this until he said it. He learned that from Martin Scorsese.
Yeah.
That's why you see Martin Scorsese.
Yeah. Yeah.
He keeps his people.
Yeah. Quick side note on Martin Scorsese, which was shocking. I can't believe all this long time, because when you think of the gangster films and that whole that whole movie thing he does with the same characters, he's never worked with Al Pacino until The Irishman. And that is
true.
And that was in 2020.
But he tried though.
Yeah,
and
he tried with the Scarface.
Right.
But some other dude picked it up.
Right. That was Brian De Palma ended up directing that movie. Mm-hmm. People don't ask me why I know these people's names and stuff, but I do.
All right. So my number 6 like you say, yours was a little bit higher. My number 6, I'm going with Coming to America.
Oh yeah, let's go and drop.
Did you
drop,
already
drop,
say
drop
that one?
clip. No sub, brother.
Okay, yeah,
no sub, brother. Go drop that clip
Coming to
for
America.
man. You know what? We can hold off on that clip because we got something coming.
Okay, all right.
Come back.
We
around.
bring it back, but
we'll bring that one back.
But Coming to America, classic. Another one just like Friday that's got so many. You know, I watched it during the pandemic. During the pandemic, I started just like, you know, when we was like actually shelter in place.
Part 1.
Yeah, not part 2. When I say Coming to America, not coming the number 2 America.
Yeah. Coming to America. Yeah. We don't.
1985 classic.
I don't even think that's
85, 88?
89.
89, that late?
88. 88.
Okay. So that one was, I sat there and watched and I was like, you know what? Even though Eddie Murphy was on my low lists, and I said Kevin Hart was funnier
But
than,
we were talking about comedians.
yeah,
stuff.
Kevin Hart was funnier than Eddie Murphy as a stand-up.
Right.
Not an actor.
Right.
Let's get that straight.
Right.
Stand-up.
Right.
And Dave Chappelle too.
Yes.
But I feel that I realized that, you know, Eddie Murphy's a freaking genius.
Oh, now if
This movie's a classic.
Now, if we do another list of top 5 or top 10 comedic actors and their films and how they register or resonate in the lexicon of our minds, that list would totally change.
Yeah.
We were talking about stand-up.
Yeah, but don't forget, we still got to do our WB list.
No.
The
It's the Tubi list.
that's it. The Tubi comedians that belong on Tubi, which is
Tubi TV
the
list.
Wayans, Cedric the Entertainer.
You go, hey man, people gonna start getting mad with you talking about Cedric like that, man.
WB cast.
WB cast.
Yeah. All right.
The
So,
WB bounce Tubi cast.
all right, go ahead.
All right,
Number
so
5.
next on the list,
Getting into that top 5.
that top five.
Drum roll.
Once again, we bringing up this awesome director who we all love and will always love and enjoy his movies. Malcolm X. Come on.
Little high for me. Little high. You got to give little Spike Lee, Malcolm X some credit on that one. Think about it. 3-hour movie.
Yeah.
Malcolm Denzel embodied Malcolm. Like that's another movie. I got 3 movies that we're going to bring up that actually are in my list. Ali wasn't, but Ali and Malcolm, and there's another one that I'm going to mention. Those are one of the 2 movies where I felt that.
Are the letters HL? HL?
No.
Okay.
Just another movie where I felt the acting was so good.
Yeah.
You kind of start to forget that this is Denzel, this is Malcolm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really did, even though he...
Yeah. So surprisingly, let's run that real quick.
Before there was any such thing as a Republican or a Democrat, we were black. Before there was any such thing as a Mason or an elk, we were black. Before there was any such thing as a Jew or a Christian, we were black people. In fact, before there was any such place as America, we were black. And after America has long passed from the scene.
Yeah, man. See that's a good movie. That's a good movie.
That's all it was, man.
That's a good movie.
Soldiers.
We're gonna come back to that one.
Yes.
So
soldiers.
my next one is actually the other one that I'm talking about. So my number 5 is Ray.
Oh yes.
And I heard you say,
Oh, Johnny.
when you know my name is Ray, that's why I believe that now.
I believe. Yes, I believe.
I say I believe that now.
I believe.
Oh yes.
If you don't have Ray on your list, as I said in the beginning, you're dumb.
Yeah.
That means,
Now I am dumb for not putting it in my top 10 people. I will say that one is completely my fault. But this list has already been made. We're not redacting or changing anything.
but if you can't tell me
is that thing though.
that dude became Ray Charles. Like seriously, you sit there watching it and you just completely forget.
He embodied Ray
Ray
Charles.
Charles.
Yes.
And those
fantastic.
Those 3 movies, that's what actually Ali, Ray Charles, Malcolm X, all of them should have deserved an Oscar.
Now, this is one thing I also want to say about those movies as well, or the performances by the actors in those movies. Will Smith has never made anything as great as Ali since. I don't believe. I think Ali is his greatest performance, period. Hands down, his whole career. I love him as Mike Lowry in Bad Boys, but it comes to all in all, just great performance. And don't say 7 pounds.
I was just about to say, what about 7 pounds?
Know that bullshit. No, I don't give a damn about him running around his little tight pink shirt with that ugly ass wig he had on. I'm sorry. 7 pounds sucked.
7 pounds was okay.
It was stupid. He was stupid. Would you do that? You give up all your stuff because somebody like, it was a good movie. Yeah. But it wasn't no classic.
You got to put yourself in his position. You don't know what it feels like to have like.
Dude, I watched iRobot before I watched 7
But you don't know.
pounds.
But you said you don't know what you would give up. Like if you knew you were dying in like 5 days or whatever.
It wasn't no 5 days. This was a long, thought out, drawn out whole.
Yeah.
We're not gonna get into that. 7 pounds, but no, 7 pounds was not a better performance than Ali.
I didn't say that, but it doesn't suck. Anyways, it ain't a black movie, so it got 2 black people in it. 3.
Does Rosario Dawson count?
Yeah.
Okay.
She black.
Yeah.
And then the old dude with the blue eyes, Michael Ealy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He ain't got blue eyes, does he?
Yeah. He got something going on.
Oh yeah. he almost was in a movie that almost made the list, but it didn't.
A black movie? Mm-hmm. What?
Barbershop.
Boo.
Almost made the list. I had 20. It was almost gonna be in the 20.
Trash. Barbershop.
It's for the culture.
All right. Number 4. Drum roll.
Drum roll, please. Now we're going into my classics. Raisin in the Sun. We have to bring up the man who started it all for all of us. I mean, when you think about it. It's going to drop a clip for that.
All right.
Well, unless somebody gets paid off.
Walter, leave me alone. He jags. He gonna be cold.
The man say to his woman, I got a dream.
Yeah. I mean, one of the better coming of age, excuse me. That's the wrong phrase to use, but moving into that different area of life where you're trying to be accepted and people don't want to accept you.
Yeah.
You know,
I think we read that book in Miss Lewis's class, and
I think
you know what? Shout out to Miss Lewis, because you know what, Miss Lewis exposed us to so much culture than any other teacher. Because of course, some teachers will abide by the whole Black History thing, but when we was in Miss Lewis's class, we watched, which is my number 4, so I'm gonna wait to go ahead and say it. But we watched Sounder, we watched Raisin in the Sun.
Yep.
I mean, we did it 365.
Yes.
But while we on that, so my top 4, we watched Glory.
Roots in her class too.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh yes.
Glory. Let's run Glory real quick.
Sure as hell ain't dying. And dying's what these white boys been doing for going on 3 years now. Dying by the thousands. Dying for you, fool. I know, because I dug the graves. And all the time I'm digging, I'm asking myself when, oh Lord, is going to be our time. Well, time's coming when we're going to have to ante up. Ante up and kick in like men. Like men!
Hey.
I'm going to let you speak on that one.
It could have been number 1. It really could, but it was just so many good classics. But once again, man, star-studded cast: Denzel, Morgan Freeman,
Matthew Broderick, Carrie Elwes, who was Wesley in The Princess Bride. For y'all people that don't know, he was in there. I mean, great performance. I mean, people may look at it now like, this not no black movie. I don't care what nobody says. If that movie didn't have everything to do with about what was going on in black culture and black history at that time, then you're not understanding what you're watching.
Movie. It's a black movie. It's about the black soldiers for that. And that was a true story.
Yes.
Yeah, that was a true story. Yeah.
I mean, real landmarks that they went and got in the movies and everything like that. I mean, come on.
Man, they even I remember when when they start going over in Savannah in South Carolina, those are like real places where the actual battles happen.
All those forts and stuff they were showing, how those beaches were being used. And
so
to touch on another, go ahead.
The Denzel, he got Best Supporting Actor for that, right?
That's what I was just about to touch on.
Didn't he?
Denzel Washington gave the greatest performance of a young actor in all of black film history compared to maybe a young Sidney Poitier. It did not get recognized whatsoever. It won no award. He won a BAFTA, and I think he got recognized at the SAG Awards. He did not win an Oscar or anything or any other prestigious award. He did not even win a Golden Globe.
I thought he got
no
best supporting actor for that.
No.
He didn't?
No. He would have that Oscar. He didn't win an Oscar until Training Day.
No, that's for a lead. Let me look that up real quick. Go ahead. What
Period. His first Oscar, period, was Training Day. He didn't get one for Glory, and I wish he had. All right. So, moving on to a little bit lighter affair. We mentioned this a little bit earlier. It was lower on BK's list. But number 3.
Yeah.
What? What does it say?
So, I thought I was right.
From the Oscars?
Tell me about my top 4.
From the Academy?
1990, he got a Golden Globe for Glory.
Oh, that's a Golden Globe. Okay, go ahead.
1990, he also got Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor. And then...
For what movie?
For Glory. What are we talking about?
I don't remember that happening.
And then in 2002, he got Best Actor for Training
Day.
Yeah, but I remember he got supporting actor he did get an Oscar for Glory.
Okay.
Yeah, that's undeniable.
Okay. Well.
Yeah. All right. What's your number 3?
All right. My number 3. We touched on this earlier, people. Coming to America. Let's go and drop that clip for him, brother.
Did we drop it earlier? Okay. Yeah, let's drop that one.
I want you and that young man to tie that knot. I'm gonna pray for you. And I want you to hold on to God's unchanging hand, because he helped Joshua fight the battle of Jericho. Yes. He helped Daniel get out the lion's den. He helped Gilligan get off the island. Lord.
Classic.
I want to talk.
Classic. Sexual chocolate.
Once again, like I said earlier, it's like so many just phrases that became a part of our culture from that time till now that still resonates.
Oh, yeah.
It's just one of the funniest movies. Like, he's a genius.
I mean, and the funny thing is, a lot of people don't realize, because I've talked to many people, didn't Eddie Murphy have help in directing this? Well, no, Eddie Murphy was never directing any of those movies back then. It's the same guys that did Trading Places.
Think about it. He also killed the game and kind of started the whole thing with the whole makeup.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, cause think about it, man. Dude played a Jewish dude, a white Jewish man.
Yeah.
And a lot of people who are not, privy to the information and aware of that movie wouldn't even really know that that's Eddie Murphy.
What is that, velvet?
All right, so.
His mama called him Clay.
Yeah.
I'm going to call him Clay.
My number 3, top 3, drum roll. Purple Rain.
Woo!
Shout out to Prince.
Shout out Prince.
Rest in peace.
Go ahead, man. We gonna speak on that
Right
because we got Yeah, man.
Classic.
Hey.
See, I love a good movie, music movie.
Man, what year did that movie come out with? 83, 4?
84, 85.
84. You got to think at that time we were coming up. That movie hit us right at our small childhood.
Classic. Now the rest of his movie, Over the Moon?
Cherry Moon.
Now his next ones. Actually, I think he did one before that, or were these after Purple Rain?
Everything was after Purple Rain.
Yeah. So
Under the Cherry Moon.
That's it. Under the Cherry Moon.
And it was
another one.
It was another one.
Was Cherry Moon the black and white one?
Yeah, that was the black and white one.
Yeah, I wasn't. Yeah, but that Purple Rain.
Yeah.
Come on.
Classic, man.
Classic.
I mean,
could have probably also been in my number 1.
Yeah, that goes into one of those lists. Like I said, movies.
Yeah,
of all time.
And you know, honestly, that was a great marketing tool to market your album because he just dropped the album. So it's like they pretty much performed pretty much all the songs in the movie.
Yeah. I mean, it was the first time you really saw somebody like put their stuff on film to boost their stuff, and then people started doing it more and more throughout. You know, classic, man.
All right.
Shout out. Rest in power, brother. Rest in power.
Drum roll.
Yes.
Number 2.
Number 2. He was in your movie a little while ago with your boy Denzel Washington in Glory. Lean on Me.
Okay.
Morgan Freeman, baby.
All right.
I mean, come on.
That's a classic. I didn't think about that one, but it probably still wouldn't have made my top 10.
Let's go and drop a clip for him right quick.
So cheap.
All right. Who taught you that? Answer me. I know you didn't do it yourselves. Sam's.
What?
Yeah, man. Hey. Code 10. Code 10. This is Joe Clark. Get them chains off them doors. You know what I'm saying? This classic, also, not just being a classic movie, it taught us as a people how one man or one person, woman, man, it doesn't matter, in the teaching system, in the school system, that can touch you in so many ways that it makes you want to rise up and be a better person for yourself and for your community at that time. And once again, true story.
True story. There is a true Joe Clark.
Joe Clark is a real man who just passed away. Just
2020.
Late 2021, actually.
Really?
Yeah. So rest in power to him too.
All right. My number 2, Malcolm X.
Yeah.
Malcolm X. We already talked about that one.
Yeah.
Did we drop the clip on that one?
Yes, sir.
Okay, yeah. So Malcolm X, classic. We don't need to keep going on that one.
No.
But that should be on your top 5 list, Malcolm X. All right, Steve. So we down to number 1. Drum roll.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All right. So your number 1 is?
My number 1 is Purple Rain.
Okay, yeah. Shout out to that.
I mean, what can I say?
Yeah.
Like you touched on earlier, man. There's no greater
Classic
movie.
movie.
I mean, it's no greater movie than to just bring it all forefront. I mean, music, beautiful people. I mean, and, you know, just to say the truth, Apollonia is probably one of the most beautiful women I've ever seen in my life.
Rest in power.
Yeah, rest in power to her.
All right. So my number 1 movie, greatest black movie of all times, is Color Purple.
Woo! Color Purple, baby.
Color Purple.
Go on, drop that clip for her, man.
Drop this.
Knock you up under.
Everything you've done to me, already done to you.
I'm poor, black, I may even be ugly, but dear God, I'm here. I'm here.
All right, man. I'm telling you, hey, that's probably one of the most, memorable, just pictures or frames, ever just posted.
Just like, a well put together movie.
Yeah.
Shout out to, even though he's not a brother, or whatever, but shout out to Steven Spielberg. Oprah Winfrey.
Yeah.
Don't forget who wrote it.
Yeah.
Alice Walker.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Jesus, what a phenomenal cast and just a great movie.
Oh, yeah.
So, all right, well, that was our top 10 plus a bonus greatest black movies of all time, recognizing Black History 365 days of the year. That was just our little shout out, from the Soul Fresh podcast on the top greatest movies, black movies of all time, in my opinion, but kind of facts. Kind of facts, Steve-O. All right, so got anything you want to drop, Steve?
Hey, brother, Just another podcast, man. You know,
all right.
Just want to thank the people for checking us out once again, like always.
Appreciate the support. I'm your host, BK.
And I'm your host, J. Steve.
Peace.
Remember those days, those L's, I couldn't sleep right now. I get paid, vacay, I'm staying B-side. Breaking the blues over steak, I gotta eat right. You could be my peace sign. I don't need that energy around me. I just need sun, you're so cloudy. I wake up good, you're so grouchy. Please get from around me. When the truth don't work, you start telling lies. Thought you were down to ride, you weren't down to ride. Caught switching, you were picking sides. Don't blink, caught slipping like a slip and slide. I was shooting dice till I got a nosebleed. Money on the floor, can't get cold feet. Took an L, should